just going to touch up with a few of these sellers because we had another one that we did down in a virtual market that we're working in. Apparently, the tenant hasn't been paying. They didn't let us in the property when we tried to do our showing today, so that was an issue. This was yesterday. We tried to get in there. Tenant's not paying. It was a very aggressive situation. So, guys, a lot of times when you're calling these sellers and you're dealing with them, the best ones are always the vacant ones, right? Unless you have a good lease, a good tenant in place, good landlord buyers that love buying tenant occupied. They don't got to fix a lot of the work inside. They can kind of just get debt, cover the debt service ratio and their loan factor, and be able to kind of run from there.
Hello?
Hello. How you doing?
Fine, thank you, Corey. How are you?
I'm doing well, living the dream every day.
Oh, wonderful.
I was calling because I know Sandy had told us there was kind of a situation at the property yesterday or 2 days ago.
Well, it wasn't really a situation. It's that the parents were not home and the young girl in there could not open the door. And at the same time, I am trying to see about even evicting them because they're not paying rent. They need to move. So they are kind of avoiding contact.
So how long has it been since they haven't paid the rent?
September, October. They were paying rent, but I took them to court, and then they could not pay after I took them to court. Because once the matter is in the court, then they have to wait for the judge to make the decision.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell them that they cannot do that, they are Hispanic people, and so what they do, they always will say no English. Like they don't understand English. But they've been there they actually have been there since 2018. But the house is mine, straight up.
That's the most important, right? It's so yours, you don't have any debt on it.
I have 4 rental houses, and they are all paid for. I don't even have a credit card.
Credit is good. We live in America.
I come from a country where there is no debt.
Right, but it's America. We love credit.
America does not teach people how to really live life. It teaches them how to be dead throughout their lives. They cannot live like that.
No, I fully understand. Our disposition, Sandy, she did say that you were planning on taking a vacation soon?
I'm not taking a vacation. I work overseas.
Oh,
I work in Kenya.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I run an international ministry or non-profit that I founded.
Wow.
So I have to go and see how things are going there.
Okay, amazing. I actually listened to a church service yesterday at the church I joined, and the woman that spoke was from Africa. I want to say she said East African, but she didn't look East African. She looked like she might have been from Kenya, but I'm a member of an international ministries church, so I haven't went on a missions trip, but I know that it's a lot of work and a lot of service.
Yeah.
And
these days you cannot tell where people are from by the way they look.
Right. What should we do? Because we're kind of at a standstill. We still want to not fight, but we still want to purchase the property. We still want to buy the home. We just want to be able to get inside and kind of just make sure it's in the condition that we know it's in, so we can pay cash and close. So I'm thinking, should we wait another week to try to reschedule to go back out there, or?
Well, I'm going to be out of the country until February 10th. And I had mentioned this to the first guy I spoke with, Masad.
Yes, Masad, closer.
Yeah. So if you want to wait, it's not a problem. If you wanna seek access through my attorney, that would be fine too. But if you want to wait, it's not a problem. Either way, I always believe things work out and they work, for the best. So I'm not worried. I'm concerned that if somebody was to go and there's a vehicle in the parking, on the lot, then the parents are home.
Right.
But they know they're going to have to leave the property, so they are not also feeling like they want to let people in, but they know they are now about it. Things are not on their side.
Yeah, they're not. If you're not paying and then you're not showing, things are, and then they're doing the whole take it to court. They pay a little bit, try to pay a little bit to try to offset that. It's just.
No, since I took them to court, I say to them, I don't want any money from them. Let the court handle it so they can be evicted.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want them to give me any money. Yeah.
No, I understand. So we want to stay committed. We're not going to ever give up. I think the best thing for us would.
Don't give up. As days go by, then the prices continue changing because I've even received letters offering me a whole lot more, but because I already committed with you guys, I'm staying right there. Because even when I called, I was I asked for 80,000. You see? But then after talking with my side, we came down to 71.
Right.
But right now, it's not your fault and it's not mine. So we'll stay at that.
Okay.
But it's gonna happen if it's meant to be.
Yes, it will.
I have other houses, but that's the one I wanted to dispose first.
Right, and I understand why. Now, with the other 3, are you thinking for next year that you would want to sell those 2, or you thinking of just keeping the rent?
Even this one, if it wasn't for this situation with these people, I never wanted to sell. I bought these houses 20 years ago, and they're back to back, next door to each other. 3 houses in one spot, and another one in a little bit further distance.
Oh wow!
But I was buying them for my retirement.
Right.
Because I've been in business and I did not have like deductions of 401ks and all that. So that is my retirement money.
Right. Same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
It's gonna happen. Just don't give up. And I'm still reachable on phone, especially on WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp.
Okay.
If you download WhatsApp, you can find Curator Tugo, and I'm accessible. I can be reached, and it will not cost you anything, even calling me or I'm in Kenya. So I'm trying to finalize everything here now, so I can get ready for tomorrow. So let's just.
This is tomorrow. You're leaving tomorrow.
I'm trying out tomorrow. Yeah. Wow. Where I have about 250 children that rely on me, and I gotta go help Christmas with them.
Wow, 250 people. I have to ask before you go, like, what's your why behind this? Like, your real why on, like, making the time and the commitment and putting all the other crazy things of the world to the side and going out there and doing this kind of work. Like, what's your why? Because
until we take care of each other as human beings and know that the young people are the future of this world, until we all come to that realization that they need help, they need education, they need good nutrition, they need every positive thing that human beings need, unless we are willing to go out of our way to make sure that they have, not just in one country, not just in one part of the world, but across the board, so that they can all grow to become. They will not have time to say who they are, to become racist. They will not have time to pick on each other because of this and that, because they are experiencing love from the beginning. And until we are there, until we can do that, as mankind, we have failed.
Wow. And I like what you said as well. It's not about race. Like, I feel like if you take this to someone and say, oh, well, like I've even heard in community service where someone would come and say, oh, well, we're in Kenya doing the work, and they may have been a different creed. And they're like, no, we're not going to invest the money with you because those aren't our people. And it's not about that. It's like you said, it's about mankind.
There is nothing about our people. Who is your people? When you are out there on the road and you're driving and you get in an accident, God forbid, the first person to attend to you could be someone who is not of your race, who is not from your country, who is what. That's mankind.
Right.
You are because I am, or I am because you are. Until we know that, then we are not living the way we ought to. We get concerned about a whole lot of things that lead us nowhere. Until we get focused on what is godly and what is the example of what kindness is, then we are not doing God's work. People get caught up in, oh, they are not of this religion, I cannot do this with them, I cannot... No.
Right.
Religion and all that came after, has been created by people, denominations and everything. You can come up with an excuse, any excuse you want for you not to do something.
Right.
What if you choose to not have an excuse and do it because it's the right thing to do?
Wow, super powerful. You're already filling up my love tank. I'm just thinking about the things that you're doing. And, hopefully, I know everyone's probably says it to you, I would love to be a part or help, but that's definitely something that I want to try to do next year. Not try, but we're going to do next year, is be able to travel.
I'll give you my website. My website, and you can visit the different sections of it, and you can just, see what it is that we do.
Okay. What's the name of your website?
It's a sistersinternationalwomen.org. Don't let the women part get you to think that it's all about girls. No. We have boys, we have girls, we have
of course.
even women. So it's a broad organization that God called me to start, and
Wow.
has been going on now for 13 years, and will continue to grow.
Outstanding. And I'm happy that you took that call, you answered the call, and you did the work.
That's what God wants us to do, because it's not us doing the work. He is the one doing the work, but He's saying, the harvest is huge. Who shall I send? Are you willing to go? I said yes, and God has amazed me.
Wow. Thank you so much. Could you text me over your attorney's phone number so maybe I can work with him, or maybe I can pay the tenants like $200-300. Say, look, you're probably not saying you need it, but here's $300. Let us walk in this property to be able to get these photos. So maybe who knows? January we could still close, right? And we could still get it done.
What they're trying to do is to see that I'm selling a home and then increase the charges that he's gonna charge.
But could you pass me the tenant's phone number? We have Spanish people in the office that will talk to them and build some rapport. We deal with the worst of worst tenants, literally. People that curse people out.
I'm happy to text you the phone number. Okay. Hopefully they can answer. They can answer the call, because I get when we don't understand each other with language. We have a language barrier. Let me see.
Yes. If you could send that number over, someone on our team, call them, speak to them, let them understand what's going on. If they let us in there, we can still be able to close this property out. We just have to get inside. And I will keep you updated. Can I still text? This phone number is the same number on WhatsApp, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Purity. We'll send you a WhatsApp. We'll try to get in contact with them and keep it going.
Thank you so much. Have a blessed day and Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas. You have a blessed one.
Thank you. Bye.
Right, so technically the work that I'm doing right now would be considered like back office, transaction coordinator kind of work, disposition kind of work. I'm gonna just say this, right? When you get on these phones, right, the mindset is not, I don't want to bicker with people, or I don't want to negotiate with people about price. Just give me the number and we could do business. That is the last mindset. That is the worst mindset you could have in this business. When you get on the phone yourself, or someone on your team gets on the phone themselves, you have to humble yourself and take the back seat and actually listen and understand their problem, right? I know she brought the God subject up and international ministries work, whatever they bring up. It's not about you just building rapport and saying, oh, I like that too. You have to ask the right questions that lead to more trust and more respect for each other and a common goal to be able to get the property sold, right? So we talked about that, but let me get the tenant's phone number. Okay, there's a language barrier. Okay, we got people that can cover that, talk to them, get in there, because again, she's getting offers for more. That's how you keep the deal alive, because like she said, I'm getting direct mails for more. I'm getting offers for more all day, right? But it's not about the money all the time when you're leading with trying to serve them. So you have to remember that in this business. Again, I know a lot of you guys or girls spend a lot of time talking on the phones. Talking to this girl, talking to that girl. We used to do it all the time. Oh, trying to get them all to like you. Why not talk on the phone about numbers and business, things that's going to really change your month, or change your year, or change your life? If you find a deal that you may hold for the rest of your life, or you find a great wholesale deal, right? So again, today is not about, for what it is right now, showing me like hitting new leads, which we'll try to get to that. But right now it's showing you the actual work that tenants don't answer, or tenant won't show the property, or you're trying to get in, you're seeing 2 weeks out, or you may have a vacant house that you lock up a little bit further out in the outskirts that you just can't get in, or buyers are just not able to get out there to, right? So again, for today, I really wanted to show you how the real business too, the ups and downs, right? Deals not going well, showing you that. Buyers may not going out there and seeing what it's like. So we got a team meeting at 3 p.m. as well. So again, all my team is virtual. They're all in other countries, right? But we do have people, we'll show you guys that later in some other content. Y'all gonna see what's really going on.